How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to CuboldCast. This is our first live podcast, so it's going to be a little bit different today. But we're talking about Rivals of Aether.
Oh boy.
Yes.
The whole time, I have my wireless earbud in because I'm trying to monitor the stream for levels, so I could hear myself talking back because there's barely any delay. It was really weird.
We also have chat up there, so if any of you guys want to say something. Oh, what's up, Mappy?
Late?
Yes.
Who's late? Us? Well, I was doing something in the morning, so
What do you
we
mean
couldn't
late?
do it.
We didn't give you guys a specific time.
Generally, yeah, we do record at 12, but
I was looking at wedding venues today, and we ended up booking one for September. So
That's sick.
that'd be pretty nice.
yeah, this is gonna be a little weird. Maybe we'll save like Q&A at the end. That way we don't like get
Sidetracked or...
yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they ask something really relevant to what we're talking about.
Chaugus? Okay.
So we can monitor chat, and if they
Yeah.
tell us info that we don't know, we can look it up and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Or maybe Ricky, you keep an eye on that, just because we may be deep into conversation, so you'll just throw something in there.
Oh, let me check CuboldCast because we should be redirecting to that. Yeah,
Are we
I think
redirecting?
it's doing it.
Okay.
Actually, maybe not. I don't know. Well, we're streaming to the main channel, and we'll just put the replay on CuboldCast later on.
Yeah. I mean, that's always an option.
Yeah, we had issues on Chug's laptop because we normally stream from a Mac, and for some reason, when we tried to use our board on Windows, it just had a whole new set of things to set up.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those who are late, listening to the replay, we encourage you to come and check us out on Cubo Gaming or CuboldCast YouTube channels every Saturday. Generally, it'll be at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but today we were a little late, so this is going to be interesting.
We've never done this before.
We're like, no one's here, and like,
Well, usually we're doing something. So, like, game night, we're playing games.
yeah.
But...
Well, at the end, we're
just-
actually going to play a little bit of the game that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If everything goes properly,
If it goes
Hopefully.
properly, yeah.
which it should, because we've been streaming from, well, there goes,
What was that?
I cut out for a second. I
That
don't
was
know.
odd. Did you
Ricky,
do something,
did you push
Ricky?
something?
I may have kicked the.
What'd you push?
Oh.
I was trying to turn up the audio, but yeah, never mind.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't click mute. Oh, it just happened again. What was that?
I moved the amp. I don't know if that was what was doing it.
It must be that, but
Just, I mean, it sounds good to me. How does it sound for you, Jay?
It sounds fine. I turned it down because it was getting distracting.
Okay.
But let me
so
see.
then we should be fine, Ricky. Let's see.
was it the first thing we could talk about? Game. What is the term?
Game of the year? What?
Pushing games like farther.
Developers pushing games off.
Developing
Why? What happened?
Ubisoft. Skull and Bones is delayed again.
What's Skull and Bones?
You've never heard of? Okay.
Oh, is
Yeah, it
that
won't-
that? That's that
It's
pirate
the
one.
terrible pirate-looking one.
Yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about.
Delays.
I totally forgot about that.
A ton of delays, but what is it? Skull and Bones is delayed. Apparently, Ubisoft is having a lot of issues right now. Like a lot of issues.
Oh, that's
I'm
this.
hearing-
this.
I was gonna say I hear.
I took my
something.
earbuds out, and that.
Yeah, I thought
sort of
someone was
That
like
is
talking.
weird.
I'm not really affected. I honestly I think I saw the trailer once and then I totally forgot about that game.
Well, it's been kind of a meme, at least for Chug and I, because we love Black Flag. So this game takes everything good about Black Flag and like removes it. So like boarding pirate ships and stuff, you can't do that because you're just a pirate ship. You're not a character.
Isn't it like no land, just straight up you have your ship?
You can
Yeah.
go,
And your
you can
crew.
park your boat next to land and chop trees down. I think we've mentioned it in the podcast before,
Wow.
but it's just
We've been joking about how much of a flop it's going to be, and it just keeps getting delayed. So people think that it's not even a real game at this point.
But you know, in the last year, Ubisoft has canceled 7 projects,
Wow.
7 games.
Hey,
Hey, that was
They had
actually
good
pretty,
use of
that was
that.
pretty good. That's better than
Yeah,
Ben.
the
It was
Roblox
on
stuff.
point.
But yeah, they've canceled 7 projects, including I think the Splinter Cell remake.
Have you guys ever played the older Splinter Cell games?
No.
I tried one
they are
years
so
ago, and it
good.
felt old to me. So I
Yeah,
never
well,
really
I remember.
played
It's nostalgia. I remember playing them years ago on the Xbox, but those were excellent games.
it.
Was it you or both of us yesterday? We were looking at old mobile games, not mobile games,
Flash games.
flash games that we used to play, stuff like that.
Mini clip and
Like
shockwave
old
stuff.
nostalgic games. The games looked horrible.
What was that?
Terrible.
What was that mini game that we played where it was you were in space? It was like Dead Space but 2D and pixelated.
Oh, Zombotron?
Yeah.
I actually have that on Steam.
Oh,
They
really?
re-released it on Steam, like an updated version. I played it a little bit and it was fun, but maybe I can finish it on Steam Deck or something.
Oh, I gotta play that. How much was it?
It was like $5.
Oh.
I think that's the main price too. It wasn't on sale.
Wasn't there Zombotron 2?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was the
there
better
was.
one.
Yeah.
You're obsessed with
I
those.
feel like it would be a good Steam Deck game.
Yeah, I might actually buy it.
Mhm.
So,
It wasn't like the old ones. It was a little bit different, but it's still fun.
So, we were talking about Skull and Bones and something that isn't a flop. Apparently, we haven't seen it, but The Last of Us, the first episode or two has actually gotten
it's not released yet. I think it comes out tomorrow.
critic reviews have been coming in, and people say that it's really good.
The biggest critique everyone seems to have, from the trailers at least, is that Ellie doesn't look like she fits the part.
Right.
But what everyone doesn't realize is that the creator of the show picked her out of a bunch of people. And he obviously wanted the original actress to play her, but she was too old for that part. So he needed an alternative.
I mean, she could play an older version. Like if they ever go past.
I think
I hope they don't do that.
I know that would be that would be horrible.
I
But
think the biggest hurdle for that character is like Ellie is such a likable character. She's so charismatic. And then like when you see this actor and it doesn't look like her, you're kind of off put at first.
I mean, what's the guy's name? Pedro Pascal. Yeah, he doesn't exactly look like Joel.
No.
But I like him as an actor, so
he's great.
I'm sure he'll play the part well.
Yeah, so right now it has a 98% tomato meter. This is critic reviews, so that could literally be. I mean, it doesn't really hold much water, considering that critics are often, completely opposed to what the audience likes.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I guess I'll wait and see.
Gives me hope. I mean, I considering that's going to be it's going to be basically almost a 1-for-1, like in terms of story and like atmosphere. That's a good sign.
I kind of what is it like? Obviously, people say that they watched the first episode, and comparing it to the game, people were kind of hoping that they'd give more screen time to Sarah.
That's
his
the lady.
original daughter or his daughter.
I doubt they will though.
I know.
Maybe
but,
the whole first episode.
That was such a
no.
short.
The thing is, the first episode, apparently they meet
Who Ellie and
Joel.
Maybe it'll be flashback.
It must be.
I don't know if I'd like that as much.
I know. The cool part about The Last of Us was the beginning section.
That was a pretty impactful part.
Wait, there's a show?
Yeah, it's coming out like tomorrow or something.
This is the first time. I think I've heard about it before. I just. Busy.
You probably saw some like TikTok or something of it.
I know. Ew,
No,
what?
didn't they come out with that in the Game Awards?
No, they were in
It
the
was
Game
way
Awards.
Yeah, they were in,
Actors,
yeah.
the actors.
But they had previously shown it off like, what is it? They had it shown off like last year
yeah, it's been
or 2 years ago technically.
one thing that the creators of the show said that I know a lot of people were upset about was that they said that the show, like the deaths in the show, are going to be more impactful or something because in the game it's just pixels dying, and so everyone that was a fan of the show was like, "Are you?" Or the game, they're like, "Are you kidding me?" Like,
That's
because the deaths in that game are incredibly impactful. The whole game is impactful.
Isn't that the same thing with a movie or a show too? It's still pixels.
Yeah.
In front
I don't know
of
why
you.
they said that. Like they
I
could
don't
have.
know.
Is that Kotaku?
No, it
It
was the
probably
makers of the
is.
show. No, it was the
Oh.
makers. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that, but
At least
don't
it's
know.
not as bad as the Halo people literally flaunting that they haven't ever played the games or whatever.
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot what happened to that.
Shirtless Master Chief.
Oh yeah, I mean, I heard about it for a little bit, and then it just kind of died off. I never
I'm
heard
pretty sure
anyone
it was
talk about
it was greenlit for a part or season 2 or something, and then they canceled it because nobody
Yeah.
actually cared.
Did you watch that
Yeah.
movie?
No.
Oh. You guys ever see the like the old Halos, and then it jumps to like Halo 4 or something, and then Master Chief was like originally like 5'10", and then he goes to like being 6'5" or something.
He
I
was
didn't see that.
always over 6 foot.
No, some of the older ones he was like average level, and then that one like cinematic scene where he's walking past all the other people, and he's like super
I think
tall.
4 is the only one I haven't played from the
Oh.
MCC yet.
Yeah.
Huh. I haven't played through any of them. I've played Halo 1, and then obviously I played multiplayer a bunch of times.
ODST is the worst.
What was the? Oh, what? Really?
I didn't like it.
I like that one.
I don't know.
It
It
was
was,
sad,
like
but-
it was very boring in my opinion.
Well, it's definitely slower. I like that one though.
I liked Halo
It's a good
2.
one.
Halo 2
can't-
was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, those old ones were pretty nice.
What was the one with the open world? Was that the newest one?
Infinite.
Infinite.
which I enjoyed.
It was fun. Did you beat it?
I never finished it though.
I never beat it.
I finished Infinite.
I think it was just because open world.
100% it though.
Yeah, the open world was weird to me. I felt like it wasn't. Well, it was different. It wasn't like Far Cry.
It wasn't open, like so open that it was overwhelming, which I liked. That's what I liked about it.
The map wasn't massive.
Because it was the Crescent or whatever, the Halo. You were on a part of a Halo, weren't you? Because you could fall off the side of the map.
You could, but it was its own separate place. It wasn't part of it. I don't think.
But wasn't like most of the tasks like freeing landmarks or whatever, or like
well,
yeah,
you can
kill everyone in the
free
settlement.
landmarks for fast travel points.
But there wasn't.
that
any,
wasn't
like,
the main goal.
Was there like story? Like
There was a main story
villages
to it,
and-
yeah.
not villages, but
There's bounties that you can do, and you hunt down aliens, and they have like fortresses and stuff. It's pretty sick. They still haven't released the multiplayer co-op for it yet, which is stupid.
Oh, really? That would have
What?
been fun.
I know.
I remember us
I
talking
forgot
about it, and we all really enjoyed what we played of the campaign.
I think I played like an hour or two.
Yeah.
But-
And we played it through Game Pass, so basically
yeah.
got it for free.
Not free. Everyone gets so mad at us when we say free.
Game Pass is
Practically.
basically free. Like you play 2 or 3 games, you make your money back.
Yeah. I mean, if you pay $15 a month, that's still $15, but you can get a huge library of stuff.
Well, I always get the $1 a month or $1 for 3 months.
Yeah.
You can like go through your couch and find 4 quarters. Like,
You go through a
so
Walmart
cheap.
parking lot and you have
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
This is off topic, but I was away for a while, for a couple days, and I was driving back, and I think I was in Delaware. This was yesterday, and I went in a gas station to go to the bathroom. No lie, there was like diarrhea on the floor that was stomped on. By,
Ew.
like actual shoe marks on it.
Ew.
It was horrible. I don't know.
Did you stomp on it and then
No,
snack on it later?
I don't know. I hope I didn't step on it because like I realized I saw it afterwards.
What
is
is
it
your
you-
shoe? It's covered.
Like you
Yeah.
came, you were like in the chat with us the other day.
Oh,
You're like,
yeah.
It was just
I was driving so
disgusting.
long. I hate.
You were going crazy.
Yeah,
You were going crazy.
I was losing my mind.
You sad you didn't fly?
No, I'm actually happy I didn't fly because a lot of the other people that were there, they had like 12-hour delays.
Oh.
Because
I mean, at least
something
right
happened.
now, there's something going on with airlines where
yeah,
planes are grounded.
something
Mhm.
happened yesterday, so it would have taken me a lot longer. So, but it's still
Government
Driving.
conspiracy.
Conspiracy?
Seen those videos about like conspiracies about what's going
you're on
though.
TikTok too much. Get off that app.
Huh?
That app is such cancer.
What?
TikTok conspiracies?
TikTok is horrible.
Well, I saw this on YouTube.
Oh,
Oh.
well, YouTube Shorts is a short second, or is a close second?
I was wondering why Ricky sounds so odd, but he's using the other mic.
Yeah.
I
You go.
think
you-
so.
What is it? You can literally go on YouTube Shorts for like 5 minutes and you're already brain dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel stupid watching YouTube Shorts.
Do you see that they monetized it now?
Yeah.
Wasn't it monetized before? Just like
I think-
not a whole lot.
I don't know.
Well,
we had to
I don't know if
accept
it's
something.
monetized right now. I think it's
Oh,
like
it's July.
I thought it was February.
I don't know. We had to accept something. I
don't
accepted
know.
the new term, like policy terms or whatever.
Mm.
Huh.
Not
Yeah,
that
we haven't
we're
done a
gonna-
short in a
yeah.
while.
I mean, if it's monetizable or whatever, I mean, might be
Maybe.
worth doing.
Just
we
depends.
We did a couple, which those were pretty fun. It was kind of fun to see like the fast growth.
That is true.
I
Yeah.
don't think any of them really popped off though.
We need to be like, "What's up, guys?"
Or those ones where they start the video, they're like, "This is why," and then at the end of the video they say and then it starts the video again, and this is why. Like it has like the loop.
and it's a
Oh,
loop,
yeah.
and it's like every single time the loop
Yeah.
goes out. Ah, man. I mean, it's a good way to make money, but it's
Yeah.
just
I doubt it's gonna be such a small amount probably.
yeah.
Because like, what are they gonna throw ads in between like the shorts or something? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Banner
isn't
ads,
Isn't it
maybe?
by views? Like you paid by view, paid per view or whatever for shorts? I thought it was different than.
I don't
They
know.
have ads, don't they?
They might, but if they do, then it hasn't been monetized till now.
I thought it was
at least.
monetized differently than regular YouTube videos. I thought, but
I just hate how clickbait they are most of the time. Like I'll see something that's actually like relevant to what I searched or I'm looking up and it looks interesting. Then you click it and you realize like they spend the whole minute like trying to draw you in and stuff like that
For what?
with YouTube Shorts. Like it could be just like a guitar video, but then it's just like I don't know, something odd about it. It's not a normal video of them showing you something cool or whatever. It's normally like you got to do this and this and this and
For an ad?
yeah. Well, at least yesterday I was looking up something for guitar, and I clicked on a couple shorts that I saw, and it was people promoting their stuff or like just trying to show off a lot of times, like not actually teaching you anything. Like from what I had looked up, it was
more
mainly
of
to
a
show
something
off.
where you just click it and maybe like watch it through 2 or 3 times, and then it's like multiple views for them.
The shorts, the content on shorts is just like so
Yeah,
bad.
There is ads. I was
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
It's
Oh
just
yeah.
Ad.
The content on shorts is so bad because people like their main goal is just to keep people watching or like to replay or convert into like checking out their channel. So they cover these stupid conspiracy theories or
The worst shorts or those types of videos I've ever seen are the ones that have 2 different things within it.
oh my gosh,
It's like
Wait,
the
what?
GTA footage.
if your attention span that's slow.
See those all the time.
There's a robot voice in the background, and then there's
Oh.
something else.
Yeah,
That's the stupid TikTok voiceover
Oh yeah.
or the voice. That is
It's
so
like
annoying.
it's like
look
an
at this
AI.
fish I pulled out of the water. It's like, really?
It's like
I think they do that so they don't get like copyright or something.
The voice is
Why?
annoying.
How would you
though.
get copyright for your own voice?
No. I'm saying like when they re-upload a video and then they put like another video next to it.
maybe.
Oh,
Like I've seen like Joe Rogan stuff, and then like randomly the other half of the video is like GTA driving footage.
Yeah, or like
What?
cooking
It's so
or something like
random.
that. It's always like someone baking something, and I'm more interested in that than I am the actual part
Or
of the video.
have you seen those ones where it's like the person reacts to it, quote unquote reacts, but they're just like sitting.
they've
there?
watched the video and they've
Yeah.
prepared their reaction
Yeah.
Or
for
it's like
it.
that one black
Yeah.
guy that literally is just a freeze frame, like he's just the whole time just sitting there.
I've never seen that.
I'm not sure I've seen that one.
I don't think
Is that
so.
the streamer?
He's like really famous on TikTok or something like that.
I don't know. I don't follow.
Another thing about React stuff too. It's just YouTube rant today, but I was looking up guitar stuff yesterday, and like you look up how to play something, and then you see like 3 or 4 people reacting to a song. Like, how does that even work? But they were the cringiest things ever. I clicked on a couple of them, and there are people just like staring at it and then overreacting about certain things.
You know what's another thing is like, I don't know if this is gonna work in the long term, but there's a lot of music artists that are like newer to the game or whatever, and they use YouTube Shorts and TikTok and stuff to promote their songs. Like they'll go to random people and say, "Hey, what do you think about this song?" And it's like, the issue I have with that is like they're gonna be known more for their content rather than their actual music. Like especially if it's kind of crap.
Wait, have you guys noticed? For like, I don't know, it was like a month or 2 ago, like around Christmas time. If you like open up YouTube and you start scrolling down like the main page, there's like these random like songs that just pop up in them, and there's like 200, 300 views on them, and it's
I
just
didn't
like
see that.
shown off to everybody. It's like,
Hmm.
is there like some sort of thing that these people do that give them access to be on the front page for a certain amount of time just to get like extra views or something?
I don't know.
YouTube
just
could be
really
testing
weird.
features too.
I'm hardly on the front page. Like
Yeah.
I'll see like a couple of videos from the people I watch.
Like I click on it and then it shows up like right away. Like I don't even need to be on the front page for very long, and it like popped up. So I don't know if it was like some things they were testing. I'm not sure. But
I don't know.
I don't know.
Speaking of YouTube, someone from my job found my YouTube channel and has been watching it every single night on shift. Like he was texting me.
What?
yesterday. He's like, "Hey, I'm watching your workout videos," and he's like, "Not good."
Not
He's
good.
Like, he's like, "I watched your tactical pen review. That's okay." And like he's like, "Do you have any suggestions?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like, no.
Your unlisted
Printed-
ones.
you should watch your Galaxy S5 review.
So he's on the desk and he printed out a picture of me holding up G Fuel like on YouTube, and then he posted it on like this board that we have where they post like funny memes of everyone. And he's like, "Ricky's reviews and bunk bed."
Oh my.
Nice. Do you still have that bunk bed? Oh no, you don't. Oh, you do
I
for
still-
storage.
It's for storage. It's supposed to be for Jacob and Justin, but
Hmm.
Jacob's not going to use it until possibly after I move out. Yeah, I got to get rid of all that stuff.
We can get into the game a little bit.
Yeah.
Well-
Well, I'm not sure if is there any small talk that we have. I mean,
Well,
That wasn't
Dead
small talk?
Space.
What
There's the
was?
Dead Space remake coming out soon at some point.
Huh.
oh, the forest.
The forest
That's-
gameplay.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I was
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Ricky, can you pull that up?
I haven't seen this yet.
So
I'm really
IGN and a
curious.
couple other select people were able to play The Forest 2. And I'm trying my best not to have my hopes too high, but
I already have my hopes up high.
yeah, it's
Ooh.
especially after seeing this. Well, I don't think it's it. Well, actually,
Open
A
world.
day ago?
Sons of the
IGN.
Forest.
well, it's exclusive gameplay from IGN. I don't know about a.
You
trailer.
have the YouTube
That's
link
it.
there, Ricky. You can just look it up directly on YouTube. What is
What?
We didn't put an ad blocker on. Did a baby just get eaten by a dragon?
What is on the Cubold recommended? We don't use it, so this is the type of stuff that people see.
You can turn on sound if you keep it quiet.
I mean, the guy talks during it. Yeah.
Game formats,
Huh.
but also added a surprisingly
Is that-
complex and deep
Are we supposed to full screen it, Ricky, or no? Does that change? Does that mess it up?
It's gonna cut out.
Okay, then don't do it.
Cut out? What cuts out?
It's gonna cut out a little bit on stream, but I mean,
Well,
I
that's
think
fine. Like,
like
barely anything.
Dude, the foliage.
Wait, you can turn it down. It's kind of annoying.
I don't know. The foliage just looks so good.
Dude, the caves. Oh my
Ooh,
word.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That's
Oh.
gonna be even creepier. And I like how you can see more with the flashlight.
Yeah.
The flashlight in the first game was so bad.
Yeah, you couldn't see much.
The
there's
guns look
babies.
With the one that got eaten by the
Like
dragon
one
in the
gun
ad.
the first one.
There was one gun and it was a
Flintlock.
flintlock pistol.
That,
Wait,
like, took forever
what's the
to
kid?
find.
This is from
That
the
was from
first one.
one.
Oh, I thought it was for the second one.
No, look at the top left. It says the forest.
I guess it's kind of
This is,
spoilers.
this
for
is
people that-
spoiling the
Did this
game
really
for a
come
lot
out
of
in
people. That
2018?
kind of sucks, but
feel
I
like-
mean,
oh, we played it way before.
if they don't know what the game's about, it wouldn't be spoiling.
dude, the gore.
Yeah.
He just flew over the fence.
They even said
at
they
that.
couldn't show that much
The
gameplay
moss
footage
and the
because of gore.
ivy.
Dude.
I know that water.
Man,
the first one was like such a good looking game.
Look, there's,
I
like,
don't care. They could even postpone this to May and I'd be fine.
Yeah.
as long
I'd
as
be
it's
like,
good.
As long
There
as
he
they make
is.
it better.
What?
There's Kelvin.
The characters in the last game were pretty bad. The character
Yeah.
models.
I mean, the hair doesn't look incredible, but
The face looks better than it did
Well,
in the
he's
last
just-
game.
point that he's an AI and he helps you with stuff.
So he's gonna be in both single player and multiplayer. You're only gonna get one Kelvin.
Ew.
You can kill him right off the bat, or you can keep him alive like the whole time. He'll help you.
Caleb or Chug,
You'll
you
get-
better not kill him.
Yeah, we
What?
gotta keep him alive.
You're blaming me,
Me?
for that.
Me and Caleb were just talking about you killing him.
No, I said as a joke.
No.
No,
I feel like we'd accidentally throw a Molotov at his
Yeah.
face or something.
Yeah. There's more than him though.
he can't speak.
Yeah,
Huh.
there's like a girl that you could find and
Mhm.
you basically.
That's
gotta,
cool.
like,
You can
make
collect
her-
Look how he
sticks
runs.
for you.
You see that?
He could be your little slave.
Yeah,
Nice.
but
That's
yeah,
I said
awesome,
we should
though.
all worship him.
What?
there are other AI that we can recruit.
Yeah, it's so
But-
cool.
Yeah, they only showed a girl, but
I
apparently there's
wonder if there's gonna be like diving, like in the first game with the scuba tanks.
Oh,
and
I'm
stuff.
sure.
Yeah, the way he runs. But yeah, like he's been like a big meme now.
I wonder how good the combat is.
It looks pretty good to me.
He's just chilling there.
Yeah, there's that girl you can recruit. Oh wait, actually maybe not.
Hmm.
Oh, that was Kelvin that was shooting her. Oh, so he could be like another part of the. He
story.
could be like he could be a person with a bow that you can assign to help. Like,
You know what'd be kind of cool? You know how in the first game where you pick up a stick and it's the same stick for everybody? Like if you pick up a different stick, it looks exactly the same.
yeah,
That'd be cool if they make it to where you pick up a stick and it's like randomly generated and
That
it's
would be
different
cool.
for every
Yeah.
person. So like I know it's just a stick, but
or there's like slight variations in your
Yeah.
weapons or like.
and so if you
bows.
like you think one looks cooler, you
Yeah.
can throw that one away and grab another one or something.
I think that's cool. And if they do
her-
that,
that's
then it really shows their attention to detail. But I don't know if they would do that.
I wouldn't be
So
surprised.
that's
honestly.
her right there.
Huh.
Yeah, you can recruit her. I
yeah,
think
look, she
is.
literally has a shotgun
Shotguns?
and a pistol.
And she has 3 legs.
Yeah.
Wonder how scary it'll be at
Whoa.
night.
Blew his head off.
I don't know if it was IGN, but another guy that played the game or was able to play the game said that the AI is even more complex now.
So like apparently like the leaders of these, there's like different clans that will actually fight each other and fight you, and then
Yeah.
the leaders will actually like control the lower people,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And
and they'll determine whether to attack you or not attack you, or make
and
you
the
subservient.
leaders
look
can
at
determine to
the-
retreat as
Just
well.
look at the shadowing.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it runs pretty well. This
Man,
is
that guy was
PS5.
thick, not gonna lie. He just ran away.
Look at the snow biome. Oh, Oh yeah, they wear clothes depending on the weather, like different types of clothes.
Yeah,
That's
Hmm.
insane.
You could watch them put on.
Oh, them
clothes.
jumping in the trees. It
And
looks so
apparently when
scary.
you're about to kill them, they actually have like fear in their faces.
I think the first one had that too.
I don't really remember that.
They
if
would back
did.
up. I remember they would.
Yeah,
crawl
for a
away.
little bit, they don't really attack you.
I wonder if you'll be able to tame them like in the first one.
That was a really hard thing to do.
Yeah.
I assumed you would.
You
be
can
able to.
tame them to where they don't actually attack you anymore.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they probably do that. You see how many shots it took to kill that guy?
Butterfly?
Yeah. It
They
might
need
be like
more bosses in
Resident
this.
Evil.
They need a lot more bosses, like story mode boss fights.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would be very cool.
They probably
This would be
do, they just
crazy,
don't
though.
spoil it.
Because I don't know of any other survival game like this that has NPCs that contribute to a story.
And multiplayer.
Yeah, like every other survival game is all in on one thing. It's multiplayer or it's very story based and there's not a whole lot of like open stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like most are like Rust or Conan or Ark, stuff like that. The story is all, if there is a story, it's like written on tablets and stuff.
Right.
Wonder how much more detailed the building's gonna be.
It's actually very detailed. Like you could literally take your axe and cut out a hole to make a window.
Yeah, I
Oh,
heard it's
yeah.
more customizable now.
The
Poor
babes are
babies.
back.
Baby, yeah.
What? You can put them on the river.
That's
so
so
cool.
cool.
That'd
Yeah,
be
you
a
can-
sick way
They
to.
Production
also
line?
attack your place behind your back. Like you'll turn around, they'll start attacking your place. Or you walk away, they start attacking your place.
Yeah, the AI is something I'm really excited for.
I mean, honestly, I'm not going to jinx it or anything, but this looks like just like the other game, but with more stuff and better graphics,
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
polished. So unless it's like horribly optimized and crashes every 3 seconds, it looks like it's going to be one of our favorites.
Yeah, I really hope it doesn't.
Because they're taking a long time to come out with it.
That snow biome, like, it looks like it's a completely different section.
Who
Like, the
knows?
first
It
one-
could not
Whoa.
just be a snow biome. It could
A
be
map?
seasons.
Yeah. Oh my word, that
Ooh.
would be so cool.
Like if you like certain amount of days is a season, and like let's say 30 days you get spring, 30 days
That'd
you
be
get summer,
sick.
And you
and then
literally tell him what to get to.
Oh, that's cool.
and then maybe 30 days you need to stock up for winter because you like let's say like you use up water quicker and maybe you need to save up water or something.
That'd be
See,
so
you gotta
cool.
hit the tops to make
Was it
them
like that
spike.
before?
No.
There's just so many new like quality of life things.
Instead of like most likely there's going to be less like options within the menus and more that you'll be able to do just like in front of you.
It's crazy the amount of polish.
I can tell how we're excited we all are for this because we're all talking over each other.
Yeah.
Every time we see something cool pop up. But man, this is going to be awesome as long as something major doesn't happen with the release.
I think
Yeah.
February 18th I think is the day.
Is it really?
Or 18th or February 27th or something. Either one of those days.
This one got delayed, right?
It did. It was supposed
Multiple
to come out
times?
in September of last year,
Oh,
and then they pushed it to February.
I'm okay with that as long as they're, as long as it comes out decent. I mean, there may be bugs like every game, but
Is it early
Whoa,
access?
you just bit the head off the fish.
I don't know actually.
Huh.
Oh, that would be scary. Look at that. You can't even see past like 10 feet in the snow area.
Aw.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm kind of hope there's seasons instead of just biomes.
That would be
Mhm.
awesome. Oh, fall would look amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What engine are they building this on?
I don't know. I thought the other one was Unity.
Wasn't it like just a group of like contractors, and, like,
23rd.
different teams and stuff?
Let's see. What engine is Sons of the Forest?
End Night is the creator.
Unity? This is still
Unreal
Unity.
Engine 5 or 4? Oh wait, no, Unity. You said Unity.
Yeah. Which Unity can create some great stuff. People always take Unity for granted and say like, oh, it's just for basic little games and ones that aren't polished. But with the first game, they proved what they can do with it.
Mhm.
Pretty sure Rust is Unity.
I
Wow.
think so. Yeah.
Other games like that.
Oh, what was ported over to the new? Wait, was it Witcher or something? What'd they do with Witcher? They put it on a new engine or something?
Next gen
They
update?
updated the engine.
Oh, I thought they did something with it,
Hmm.
like Unity or.
I'm not 100% sure what they did, but I think they updated the engine
Yeah,
to make it look better.
From what I've heard, it seems like it's kind of meeting expectations, but
I mean, speaking of the Last of Us 2, Last of Us 1 before, the Last of Us remake's coming out in March 3rd.
Huh.
So we'll be able to play the updated version on our PCs. Then
Yeah.
should be cool.
Nice. We should definitely get into the game now. I think we've been going for like 30 minutes already.
Just a quick little plug for anyone who's either watching this later on Spotify or whatever podcast you're listening to. Make sure to leave us a review, follow, I guess, the podcast. I'm not really sure how those systems work. Or come to the CuboldCast YouTube channel and subscribe there. I think we have video on, well, no, video is only on YouTube and Spotify. So,
And we got to figure out how we're working this for today. I think we're just going to export the video and then run that on, or put it on CuboldCast after the fact.
Yeah.
And then this one will be unlisted, the whole stream.
On
or
Cubold
or-
Gaming, yeah.
Or private, either one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd much rather get people to go to the CuboldCast. Trying to grow that channel.
Because we get quite a few streams on Spotify and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's way more than YouTube at this point.
Yeah. Mhm.
Probably. I think we have like 80 subs on CuboldCast.
88? Or no, maybe 80.
I thought it was around somewhere around 80.
I really want to hit 100 at some point.
At least for
Soon.
podcast format, YouTube's just not as convenient.
Yeah.
If you're driving, you'd pull up Spotify a whole lot easier.
That is true.
I mean, podcast, sometimes, there are a few times I'll throw up, Unbox Therapy? He's got a podcast.
I don't like Unbox Therapy anymore.
Why?
I don't know. He's just too.
Well, I don't like his I don't watch his videos, but his
Oh.
podcast is not that bad.
Okay.
I'll throw up his podcast when I'm eating something.
No,
here.
what is it? I don't like him because it seems like it's less. He was a lot of times he was flexing a lot of the time. Like you could
Yeah.
tell.
Mhm.
There's a change of mindset after he reached a certain point.
He used to do like the phone cases and all that. And, like,
Yeah, and then all of a
unique
sudden
products.
he's like, I got this free Mercedes Benz.
Yeah.
It's like, really?
Yeah.
That's insane. But yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
no, I don't. I'm not saying I don't like him. But
Yeah. Different content, I guess.
yeah.
But,
Is Rivals of Aether or is it
Aether, Othire.
Aether or something?
Yeah.
So where did this come from? Like, was there an Aether series, and these are just like the characters fighting?
No, the I don't know too much about it, but basically a couple people wanted to make a Smash Bros game on PC, and so they went to Game Maker and they created the game.
Which is crazy.
Yeah,
Made
so-
on Game Maker.
It's actually insane.
and it's so close to Smash too, in 2D.
Very.
There's a
very
few things that I'm not a huge fans of in the game, which we'll talk about in a bit. But
So was it you that originally got it? Who
Yeah.
got it 1st? Yeah.
I've been looking at it for like a year or two.
By the way, this game has overwhelmingly positive on Steam. So people love it. We love it.
Mm-hmm.
We played it during Christmas and New Year's when we
It's-
were celebrating.
It's
like-
because of the workshop.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, funny enough, I went to the reviews, and almost every review says something about the workshop. They're like, "Oh, I played as Sonic and defeated Master Chief. It was awesome." And that's like half the comments on there.
Literally, because of the workshop, people can make their own characters, their own maps. I'm pretty sure nearly all of the Smash Bros characters you can find on Rivals of Aether, and they operate just like they do.
They're really good.
I
in
think
Smash.
the closest one that we found was King DDD.
Yeah.
There's also Kirby,
Fox is excellent. Have you tried Fox?
No.
Oh,
Incineroar. Yeah, Fox was
Yeah,
good.
I don't know about. I didn't try Incineroar yet, but
Sword Fighter, was it Me
Me
Sword Fighter?
Sword Fighter.
Oh my word.
Me
he's
Sword
so
Fighter
good.
is actually broken in the game.
Oh, do they have Link with the bomb?
They might. I think I have a Toon Link
There's Toon
somewhere
Link,
in
yeah.
there. I don't know if we have the normal like Breath of the Wild Link. But
We have Obama.
Yep.
We have
And Trump.
several Marios.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Yeah, there's one that's censored.
Mario
Giant sensor
peeing.
bar, and he can pee on people. It's awesome.
and shoot pee balls at people too.
And hit
It's
them
so
with that
gross,
giant
but
sensor
awesome.
bar.
With slapping and whipping sound effects.
You
Yeah.
can imagine what that is. There's Waluigi, which
Oh yeah.
right? Wasn't there Waluigi? Yeah. Which I mean, if anyone who has played Smash for the past couple years, or even the old Smash games on like GameCube, you know that people have been asking for Waluigi for like 10 plus years.
Yeah.
And with the newest Smash, every time there was a new character release, like everyone was like, "Oh, it's gonna be Waluigi." They give you like this random anime
one.
cringe like character
yeah.
that no one, like 10 people know about.
Yeah.
It's like, it's ridiculous.
If it was a cool new character they released every couple months, people would love that. Like something that people are asking for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think
they
they're
had
done.
Steve?
They're done with the characters they're adding.
Mhm.
They're finished with Ultimate.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't gone into like a live service game.
Yeah.
Nintendo, I don't think does that though.
They'd make so much money.
They'd make
though.
a lot of
would.
money, but I don't think they're gonna do it.
I don't know.
I
They
think-
should just keep it going, keep releasing characters.
I think the biggest issue is the balancing.
Huh.
Like, how many different characters with different like abilities or variety of abilities can you do?
It's like hopping into, let's say, Rainbow Six Siege or Apex Legends.
Mhm.
It all is very similar.
Yeah.
Like there's so many people you could choose from. They've added so many that it kind of gets.
It kind of ruined it. Like
Yeah.
my issue with Rainbow Six, and again, this is kind of like slightly off topic, but and it does relate. My issue with Rainbow Six is that every time I play it, within like periods of a year or two, there'll be 15 or whatever new characters, and I'll get killed by the most random thing, like an electric shock or a bomb that sets off when you walk 5 feet past it or whatever. And I'm like,
yeah.
what is that? And then whoever I'm playing with, Nathaniel, or whoever's up with the game, will say, oh yeah, this is a new character, Nero or whatever. Like, I'm like, are you kidding me?
You
Like,
could put a little needle through the wall. And
Yeah,
and if you walk
it used
past
to
the
be.
needle, it'll
Yeah.
set off a nuke.
it used
and
to
it'll
be,
kill you.
Yeah, it used to be like the heavy characters with the shields, the medium characters, like the sentinel characters, and then the people that would rush around, like
Mhm.
what was it, Kavira or whatever. But
Yeah.
Well, that's what makes this game so good, is that the competitive people could use the base characters if they really wanted to.
Mm.
But then if you just want to have fun with a bunch of people, download basically any character you want via mod and mess around.
and map.
Well,
Yeah.
what is it? We have, I don't know how many. It's like over 300 something workshop items that we've subscribed to.
There's so
I
many
think
more.
100 of them are maps and 200 of them are characters.
Is it really 200?
I think so.
Wow.
What?
He was waiting to do that.
Why?
I
What?
feel like I gotta use them more often.
No,
Yeah, but,
don't
like,
use them
that,
more often.
That's like such a random point to put it
I only
in.
used one in the past 30 minutes.
Yeah, but you don't have to use them every 5
Yeah, but
minutes.
that's not like that was a good thing that he said.
You know that meme where the guy has like veins popping out of his head and he's like trying to concentrate?
Yeah,
that's Ricky trying not to press the
Hovering
sound
over the
button.
button.
I literally contemplated doing it so many times.
You
like,
got to say
wanted
that to like
this
something
one.
that's you got to say that to something that's applicable. Like what he said was like a good thing.
Yeah.
So it's not the
Thing is,
fart
is
sound.
there's like a delay when I click it and like when I hear you guys and like everything. So
Oh.
it's
Oh.
like by the time I hit, like last time, by the time I hit it, I felt like it was too late.
No, that's perfect timing last time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good.
I don't think Ben maybe had like one good timing,
Yeah.
but a lot of times he does it like 10 seconds after.
Yeah. Just randomly.
The maps,
Oh yeah.
Workshop.
some of them break on the Steam Deck. But is that only Steam Deck or is
No,
it just
it's
on
on
Windows?
PC too.
So
I think it has to do with versions.
I think it's a game maker issue.
No,
'Cause
it could be versions of the game. Like they haven't updated the mod,
Huh.
which I mean I know is an issue depending if there's like a game breaking.
Well, that's actually
Update
a
they
big
did.
issue because if mods change based on versions of the game, like half the things on the store or in the workshop won't work eventually. I feel like they should just have like a template for how these mods should behave, and then they'll work across any version of the game.
I haven't actually tried to like make a mod, but I bet that's how it is.
I'm pretty sure you just have to have different sprites for everything, all the animations, all the different moves. That's the gist of it, because you don't program a lot of extra stuff, except for maybe like if a character shoots something, like how fast it goes or like how powerful it is. So you might actually have to do a lot more programming than I was thinking.
That's one thing. Like whoever's making these mods, which I mean, I assume is like a variety of people, but they're putting in a lot of work because like a lot of these characters, some are like garbage, but it's kind of funny.
Minecraft door.
Yeah, but some are incredible. Like there's a Dr. Disrespect mod
Yeah.
where he has like voice lines where if you lose, it'll play the voice line where it's like this game sucks, like he's raging.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like it's so good.
Mhm.
Like so many of the characters.
And what is it? They also have to program a different sprite in for the winning screen.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And music. There's custom music in the game.
And colors. You can change the
Yeah.
color of your modded character.
Like, wait, what is it?
Well, I'm always surprised about modding communities because they don't make anything, but there are entire teams dedicated to certain mods and just creating this stuff for other people to use. Like, I honestly don't understand the motivation for that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's probably they enjoy it,
Probably just a passion project they like to do.
But it's so much work, and they have these skills. They can honestly make their own game with how good they are at this stuff.
The only other game where I've seen this level of engagement and like quality of mods is Black Ops 3 Zombies.
Oh yeah.
Like obviously this game would require much less, but there are entire dev teams on Black Ops 3 Zombies still to this day creating zombie maps. Like me and Brian played a new one that came out like last year. And it had its own story, it had its own pause menu, it had its own options menu, it had its own credits. Like
So cool.
It's just insane. It's its own map. It was mind blowing, but people are still modding for that game. Same with Rivals of Aether.
Wait,
Oh, what's Casey Man saying?
Casey said this is actually live versus just a premiere.
Oh, no,
It's
this is live.
This is live. We just haven't really looked at the chat. That's why.
If people are asking relevant questions or contributing to stuff, then we can definitely talk during the stream. But otherwise, we'll have a Q&A thing at the end if anyone's interested.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people will be on today.
Right. Yeah, preferably at the end. I just want to make sure that people that are listening after the fact don't feel
There's currently
a
3
break in
right now.
immersion.
Free people.
Free.
Total of 24.
Nice.
What was I saying? Yeah, no, the modded community, I haven't seen anything like it other than Black Ops 3 Zombies, which or you both know is like crazy.
There's some troll stuff in the workshop though.
What is that one character that was so OP?
Sans.
OP Sans.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. You just keep spamming this thing that does hundreds of damage.
It's funny because like that's the one thing that you have to throw out the window. Like I am pretty competitive with Smash Bros, but when I play Rivals of Aether and mods are on, like there's no competitiveness. Like, it's
I
just-
also like that too because I suck at Smash and all games like that. And honestly, like I've never understood the controls, so I kind of just spend every game button mashing.
Yeah, me too.
You would wipe the floor with all of us.
Yeah.
You do pretty good against him most of the time. But like if you practice, you'd probably beat everybody.
Yeah, but
So
then
you played it longer.
I like that because it kind of just lets you relax and you're playing Mario with the giant censored limb. I'm playing,
You can get less mad at stuff.
yeah, I'm playing, I don't know, like Fox, and you're playing that fridge.
Yeah. Are there multiple fridges on there? Or are there just
I think we just have the one fridge.
one?
Yeah,
But
What's he saying?
something related actually. Modding art is surprisingly. This is a Casey Man in the chat because we're live for those listening later on. Yeah, the modding art is surprisingly good and fits into the game. If I didn't know it was fan made, I would have thought it was actually in the game. Actually, I said that exact thing. A couple
pretty
weeks
much.
ago.
Oh, so you got it, Casey? I thought you were talking about it.
He does have it. Yeah.
I think he got it after we did that
He
stream.
bought it. Yeah, right after,
Huh.
or maybe even during. But
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he can hop on when we're playing it later.
Oh yeah.
As long as it doesn't cause like any delays or anything.
well, I don't know if he has my stuff though.
Oh,
He might have
that's
downloaded
true.
more.
That's true.
stuff. So it
So how does that work? If you, let's say someone else has a ton of mods and you don't have any,
you
Can
need
you
to
just-
download all the ones that they have.
does it download as you try to join?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You have to have make a collection, subscribe to all of those. Don't have anything else that's past that, and you're good.
So, okay. So it will not work if you both have even one different mod, or
Pretty
will it
much.
work? But it'll block that one out for them. wasn't there a
Maybe
point
if
where-
the person has fewer mods than the other person, you could join them, and then you won't be able to use one of them.
Oh, you can only use the ones of the person who has
That's
the least
the-
amount.
That is hosting.
Oh,
Oh wait, so the host has the mods and everyone else downloads their mods?
Not when you join them.
so like if I have more mods than everyone else, I still can't use those mods.
You can join the person that's hosting, but you can't use those ones.
So multiplayer, you all have to have the same mods to use the same characters?
Multiplayer, if you play online, you have to use the base characters.
I thought there was an online
Wait,
with
really?
workshop.
no,
I'm pretty sure.
no, we played
We played
here.
private matches.
We played here online. Oh,
Yeah.
you mean multiplayer like against random people?
against randoms.
Oh, yeah.
You need to have the base characters.
Yeah.
That's there's no mods in.
But you
in
can use it
online.
if they both have it installed. I think.
Casey said you can do modded online as long as you both have the mods.
Yeah, that's what I see on Reddit.
Online multiplayer, but not like online against a random person in quick match.
Oh, you can do with randoms. Interesting.
With randoms?
You have to have an open, friendly lobby, and once you're all in, change the rules to allow workshop characters. So that's the key. You have to change the rules of the game. If it's a quick play thing, I don't think you can change rules.
I don't think you can.
Oh.
I think I did it, and it doesn't even give you that option.
Mm-hmm. At least with the ranked one, you have like different ranks for your characters and stuff.
Have you guys tried any of the base characters? Because like I know they're not as
few.
interesting.
We
but
did once.
They're really solid. Like,
Shovel Knight was
Yeah,
insane.
Mm-hmm.
was I playing with you guys?
Yeah, you're just using the shuffle and going back and
No,
forth.
there's this one move where you do like your normal move and you like go left and right and you just punch and you can get people stuck in that animation and you just go left and right on the map like punching them and they drop all this money.
It was
it's like so
ridiculous.
obnoxious.
There was one character you were using. You kept shooting Caleb. No, it was that Marcelo?
Oh my!
He was going back and
goodness,
forth,
no.
getting hit by
That's
both
a
your
modded
characters.
character. So he can place one character at one end of the map and his other character on the other end of the map. He can be one of the characters at any given time. So he'd hit me, bounce me across the map, switch to that other character, hit me, bounce me back and forth.
And there's no delay.
Yeah.
You just turned into the other character, and you can go back and forth. It's
Which
super fun.
is crazy from a modding perspective.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know,
like,
people are insane.
Honestly, that would be kind of a cool character in Smash Bros. Like
Yeah.
one that could do that. But instead of it freezing the other character, have them be not. You can't hit them after the fact, but maybe have them being able to move. So like, let's say I was Marcelo and I jumped off the cliff and I swapped to the character. He would freeze over the pit, and I would be the other character.
So what if one dies?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is it? Like, if the one that dies is not you, that's then you have to wait.
is that
for
now
another
how it
life.
is?
What is it?
Is that not how it is?
No.
So like if you jump off the cliff, you switch to your other character, the other character falls.
The other character stays put where he
Oh.
is. But if you swap back to the character, you'll fall and die. But I feel like it would be cool if they made it to where he could still fall.
Oh yeah.
So like you swap to the other character, he falls, and you don't get to swap to the other character.
I feel like
again.
there's someone like that. I know Zelda has something similar. You know, when the recovery
Yeah.
or something like that.
Or
I
no,
don't know.
wasn't it? Is it Sheik?
Yeah. I think.
I thought it was very similar. You could like duplicate for a second or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
I forgot. I haven't played Smash Bros in a while, but
It'd be cool if there was like balancing between those two, because some of those are really fun. So like if there were actually competitive scenes for that, and you could use modded characters as long as they were balanced.
Some sort of like limit to certain
Yeah.
values.
Like I don't know, maybe the devs set up a modded competitive one, and they approve certain mods.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Because they would say like, okay, this fits in with the current rules. It doesn't have anything broken OP. Stuff
like
like
a
that.
ranked with the randoms with mods.
Yeah, so like potentially there could be hundreds or maybe even thousands eventually, depending on how many there are. And as long as they're deemed balanced, people can use whatever they want.
Maybe it needs to be like a highly praised mod.
It'd be cool though, because you wouldn't learn other characters as quickly. So that like you join a match, a competitive match, and you face a random character you've never seen before, and like you have to learn all his moves as you go.
Mm-hmm.
So you could use like lesser known ones and confuse
Well, I
people.
feel like that'd be kind of difficult though, since a lot of times people they like to learn every single move set, and if you're, let's say like you're like one of the highest in the world and you play a character that you've never seen before and you lose to them because you don't know their moves, I feel like that would get kind of irritating.
Yeah, but this game is not going to be like Smash level esports kind of thing.
well, yeah, that is true.
I highly doubt it would be. Like, those games are heavily scrutinized by a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, entire YouTube channels dedicated to competitive ones.
Mm-hmm.
Competitive Smash,
Well,
all that stuff.
the competitive Smash scene has actually died in the last couple of years, unfortunately.
Because of
I thought it
Nintendo.
was the older
Well,
ones.
no.
No, it's because of
No.
Nintendo. They
The-
keep shutting down all these big esports stuff.
during COVID, Nintendo shut down a lot of those.
Which makes
But
zero sense.
Even now, they're still shutting stuff down for
Yeah,
that.
I don't know. But there's also a lot of professional players convicted with like things with minors
Oh.
and weird stuff like that.
like Minecraft YouTubers.
Pretty much.
Bruh.
But I think one of the main issues was they were playing older versions of Smash, which they used an emulator, and Nintendo didn't like that they used emulators.
For what? For
Oh.
Smash tournaments?
Older Smash Bros. Games. They used emulators to play them a lot of times.
What is it? I've seen videos of people talking about emulators and stuff. It's like the reason emulators exist is for games that you don't have access to. Like a lot of times people say that, oh, I've literally purchased the game for these specific devices, but I can't get my hands on this device. Since I purchased the game, I could just download an emulator and I own the game.
It? Wait,
They buy the game
to justify
the emulator.
I don't know. I think older consoles are not being currently produced by the manufacturer. So, like, how are you supposed to get your hands on them except for through third-party means?
Exactly.
I feel like as a dev, after the point of like the game being out for 10, 15 years, I would be happy for people to be still playing it on emulators.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's the corporate greedy people that are like, no. Well, actually, they probably wouldn't be getting direct sales. It'd be like third party.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be from them anymore,
What's
which
the
is
point?
just so odd. People say it's stealing.
They're very, very copyright. At least with Nintendo, it's like they're very protective of their stuff, pretty much.
Well, like, what we can get tons of emulators on the Steam Deck. What if we want to play an older Game Boy game that we never had, but we always wanted to play?
Can you emulate Game Boy games on this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Oh
word.
yeah,
I might do
you
that.
emulate everything.
The Incredibles.
Like when I had it, I emulated. I didn't download any ROMs for it, but I had PPSSPP,
What's that?
which is a PSP emulator.
Oh,
And then you can get a bunch of other ones: Game Boy emulators, DS emulators, and have the touch screen.
wow.
Stuff like that. Super cool.
Yeah, I don't see the problem with emulators unless you're emulating a modern game, but that's basically impossible with the hardware. Usually takes like 3 or 4 gens for something to be perfectly emulated.
And this is separate from, what would you call, like downloading a game, like a new game that came out and downloading
pirating it?
Pirating it. This is different from pirating. I don't support pirating.
Like you can emulate a Switch.
The thing is, if Game Boy games were available for download, like just the ROM on a Nintendo store, it would be so easy to go buy it for like a couple bucks
Yeah.
or like $1 or
Like
something.
if Nintendo came out with their own emulators.
Yeah, there's no way of getting your hands on these unless you buy it off eBay, which people scalp massively, or
Right.
go to a GameStop and then it's, I don't know. I don't even think they sell Game Boy games there anymore.
Oh no! I just thought of something. What if Nintendo like makes their own emulators and tries to shut down all the other emulators that are out there?
I wouldn't be surprised.
They would if they could, but
Yeah.
I don't think they can.
Oh yeah.
But they did put some older games onto their Switch paid service, whatever that was.
Oh yeah,
The
Sam has
Nintendo
that.
64, Nintendo NES, and something else.
Yeah, like we bought the Nintendo 6 or Mario 64 game just because it was like first party still available. But if that wasn't available and you wanted to play that, you'd have to either buy a Nintendo 64 or emulate it.
Right.
So like since it was available, we could buy it.
You know what Nintendo would do if they released an official emulator? Is they would release old games as new games for $60.
Yeah.
I could see them doing that.
That's exactly what they did with Mario 64, but it was 3 games in one for 60.
Oh, that's
$40
right.
for it, right? Or was it
Oh, is it-
60?
is it only 40?
Well, that was
No,
Sunshine.
it was 60.
That was Sunshine.
So you're basically paying $20 for 64 Sunshine and
What was the other one? Oh,
Galaxy.
Oh, really? Galaxy isn't old though.
It was,
Not
it was
that
Mario
old.
Galaxy.
Oh, remastered.
Yeah.
not really remastered,
Well,
just
and you used
made available.
because like it was on the Wii.
I remember. Yeah, you used the Wii
and
controller.
you used the Joy-Con as the actual thing.
Oh, that has that ability to where you can do the stuff with it. Oh,
Wait, Casey says there's no recent YouTube content on Rivals, but people are crazy at the game. He gets destroyed in every game.
yeah. I did one online match in my entire time playing Rivals, and the dude was playing Shovel Knight, and I got destroyed.
Yeah.
I don't really. I'm not a fan of competitive stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, like Smash, I would play online. But this game, it's not. It doesn't have that competitive edge to it, really. Like it definitely could be, but it's not the same. Like the controls are so good, but they're not as tight as Smash. Like with Smash, you can literally learn the timing of every move and like know all that kind of stuff. With this one, like there's discrepancies and like
Which
Well,
we
I
can
thought-
go into the
oh my gosh, the recovery.
the issues that we have
Yeah.
about the game.
I thought every move has set timings in this too.
It does.
There
but
is.
the like there's more variables. Like how it like okay. With Smash, each character has like a relative reaction to a certain like every individual character's move. So like you'll have like distances and like velocities on depending on like who hit you.
If you like
and when.
hold down the stick You have how
yeah.
fast you go downwards, upwards.
It's like that with Rivals, but the best way I can describe it is it's not as tight. Like it's not as concise.
Yeah.
There are slight, which is like good for casual play.
I don't think that level is possible with the modding scene because they all have their separate values, strength values, and all that. Like you can choose the giant Bowser character and just run back and forth, knocking us off the map. Nothing we could do.
Yep.
But you got knocked off, I think, by somebody.
Yeah, he was just so big that I couldn't really do anything.
The other thing is, so there's certain power levels that each character has a relationship with between the characters. So like, if it's Captain Falcon and Ganondorf or whatever, Ganondorf, certain moves will overpower Captain Falcon's, but they may not overpower someone else's. So it's very, very character dependent. But in Rivals, I'm pretty sure everyone has like X amount power, like overpowerment. And then this person, if they have a lower number, it'll like cancel it out. But in Smash, like that may not be. This person may have an overpowerment, but this one, because of a certain factor, can overpower that one. Like it's
I remember
very specific.
Chug was like trying to attack me. He kept doing some sort of like down move when he was falling, and I was trying to do like an attack move up to hit him, but his would cancel out mine almost every time.
Is that DDD?
I forgot what character it was.
That was something with spikes. I forget.
Bowser?
Was it coughing
I
or
thought
whatever?
it might have been Bowser.
Was it? Oh.
I don't know. A smaller Bowser. We don't have.
The big Bowser?
It wasn't Big Bowser.
Bowser.
The thing was ridiculous. Some of the mods are just there for the meme.
Oh yeah. There's one of my favorite ones is the Rickroll mod. The Rickroll
I
character.
never tried that because it breaks the game, I think.
It's
right?
pretty funny. It's like a 50-50 chance it'll crash the game, but basically you click it, and whoever clicks the Rickroll character, it takes a while to load the sprites because it's like an average character is like 200 to 300 to take to load, and the Rickroll is like 1400.
Wow.
But basically it's an automatic win, and the ending screen is it's like the entire Rickroll song.
There's that the Phineas and Ferb Doofenshmirtz one.
Oh, yeah,
the map?
level.
Yeah, there's this really annoying music that
hate
plays
that
the
one.
entire time.
It's randomized. There's like 7 or 8 tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Custom music and workshop maps. It's pretty sick.
That's awesome too, because
The
they have a
Doom
lot of
one is
Smash maps.
amazing.
Oh yeah,
Doom, I haven't played that one.
The Doom
We have.
It was the
Oh, we have?
yeah.
it was like really well animated.
It
Like
was the older Doom
backgrounds.
music, and like there's a little Doom guy in the left playing a
No,
guitar.
that's not the one I'm talking about.
Oh,
There's a Doom Eternal one, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if I've done that one.
There's a couple Doom ones that I put in there, but
I like the one with the guy playing the guitar. It's funny. But sometimes there's things going on too. Like the map is animated certain ways. Like
The-
things move around.
the Robin one,
yeah.
the animated Robin one where it's just shaking his butt on,
Oh,
on the
yeah.
screen.
They had to make the animation too.
Yeah, I wonder how
It's
long that
pixel
took.
art.
Yeah, so like the game, for the most part, the game is pretty much as like perfect as it can be. But there
Pretty
are
much.
some, really one main issue that we have, which is the recovery.
Aerials,
Yeah.
and recoveries.
Mm.
Yeah.
Some characters are just OP with them. Like you can infinitely fly back onto the map.
Was it business casual? You can literally you can go anywhere and you stop midair and you go boop, and you can literally just go back.
I found one character
OP.
that I died because of the recovery thing because I didn't know how to do it very well. I wasn't quick enough. But you can set like a teleport point and then teleport back there anytime. So like you get flung off the map. I think it was do
Oh.
up B and you teleport back.
Isn't that Sans?
No, it wasn't an OP character.
Oh.
Whoever the character was.
Was it Purple Guy?
No, he has the weird one where it does the screeching
Yeah.
noise and he kind of like duplicates and flies. I don't even know what
I don't know.
it
You
does.
know how that
can't
one
you can't
works.
hit him when he's in that move though.
There was one character too that also had like a shield around him that you're completely invincible with the shield and it just hits everybody.
Wasn't that Purple Guy?
That might have been Purple Guy too.
That was so annoying.
Yeah.
But that's the modded stuff. Like, so a lot of the modded characters have really good recoveries. Like, I know Dr. Disrespect has like a jet. I think he has a jetpack.
Oh yeah,
doesn't he?
that one's nice.
Yeah.
But you only have a certain amount of fuel, so you can only use it for a certain amount of time.
If you play the base characters, though, I don't know what it was or like why they made it this way, but recovery is like nearly impossible. Like, I think you get, it may be you only get one jump. I don't know what it is, but you can't also grab onto the ledge.
I thought you could double jump. Actually, no, you can't double jump in this.
You can't grab onto the ledge either. Like, you know, in Smash, you can hold on the ledge for a little bit. You can't do that. So if you miss the ledge even by the tiniest amount, you're gonna die.
I wonder if they're gonna take everything that they've learned from this one and implement that in the second one.
They're actually making a second one?
It's in the works right now.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
And it's not gonna be pixel. It's gonna be like Smash Bros. Animation.
That may actually be. Well, this one.
It's gonna be harder to mod.
I think arguably this one is better than Smash Bros with mods.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
I'm reading a comment on Reddit from like 7 years ago. I didn't even know this game was that old.
What?
It's been worked on for a long time. It's only like a small team.
I didn't realize it was that old.
Someone says you have an aerial jump, an air dodge, and a wall jump. I don't know how the wall jump works.
I don't know. Yeah. Maybe you have to press A on the wall. I
want there to be a grab, like a ledge grab.
That's the other thing. Unless you're playing a modded character, you can't really grab people like you can in Smash.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Smash, you can grab them and hold them for a little bit, like punch them and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send this video to you guys. It's I haven't watched it, but it's a video about the recovery system, and someone's saying it's actually good.
Oh.
You just don't realize it. So maybe we'll watch it later and find out stuff we don't know about the game.
Casey says if you hit the wall, it resets your jump and up B. I'm pretty sure. So you can. Oh, so you hit the wall, then you can jump again.
So yeah, I'm guessing you can do whatever your normal jump is, and then air dodge to the wall, and then it resets, so you can just do your up B again. So we'll have to experiment with it.
Yeah, because the majority of times I died not playing a modded character was because I
fell off.
Recovery.
If that's a thing, it's gonna be a game changer.
Yeah, seriously.
I do think it's better than Multiverses, though.
Oh yeah,
Multiverses is good, but limiting the amount of characters and the non-modding, it definitely isn't as good.
We played that for a while. I'm not sure what it was that made us stop playing.
We had issues with local because you have to add a bot or something like that, and so it just didn't feel right.
No one could be. You couldn't join as a spectator. You can do 1v1s.
Also, you didn't actually earn anything when you're in private mode, which is what Rivals of Aether. You earn coins, which we don't really know what to do with the coins other than buying like pets and different like
Can pets be with you in game?
Different things.
Maybe not with the modded character.
That's cool.
I think so. But yeah, you could use the coins, but you gain coins when you're playing private matches and stuff.
Yeah, like Multiverses is a lot more floaty. It's not I would say Multiverses combat isn't as good as Rivals of Aether or Smash Bros, but it is really solid. The only thing is we were forced to play online, and you can only take so much of playing online. Like
some people are just way too good at the game. They spend way too much time, and it's very irritating.
Especially Nathaniel. I'm not sure if he's still listening right now on the live, but we actually played it quite a bit, and it got really like annoying. You can only take so much, especially when people would teabag after. It's like, I hate you.
It's so stupid, especially when they use the stupid OP characters.
Oh, you mean like
Finn,
Superman,
Finn, Superman,
Finn and
Iron
Jake.
Giant. I hated fighting the Iron Giant. It was so irritating.
Superman would I would do this as kind of a troll. Yeah, he says Superman would just grab you, throw you up, grab you, throw you up, grab you, throw you up, like over and over.
So stupid.
But yeah, Finn was definitely an annoying character. Jake.
Wait, that just reminded me of that one move, that one combo you'd always do in Smash Bros.
What? Throw you down, dude?
No. Mario.
Oh, the up.
I was like, stop.
Among Us.
Come on.
There is Among Us in Rivals of Aether.
Oh yeah, there is Among Us.
There is crewmate.
Did anyone mention grab yet?
Yeah, I said there's not really grab unless it's a modded character.
Some of those have really fun grabs, but I wish every character had a grab.
Yeah,
they're supposed to.
The thing with the grab is like in Smash Bros, that's often your main combo leader. So like you grab them, throw them on the ground. Depending on their percentage, they'll like the higher percentage, the more they'll bounce up. But they're at a low percentage, they'll bounce a little bit. You do like an aerial, get them up in the air and like do this crazy combo.
And then you get them over the side and you splat down and they go straight down.
But in
bottom.
Rivals of Aether, it's more like, okay, we're both just gonna like sprint at each other.
I don't think we've done a spike in Rivals.
You did one to me.
Did I?
You did.
I don't know, but I remember, it's very, very difficult to do spikes because it's not as
Your
I
own
wouldn't say
recovery
Smash
is bad.
Bros. I wouldn't say Smash
Yeah.
Bros is floaty, but kind
I
of
know what you mean. Well, you okay? So Smash Bros, like depending on who you're playing, you can literally chase someone off the edge and like make it back. In Rivals of Aether, like there's no way I'm chasing you off the edge. Like you can ledge guard and make them kind of scared, but you can't. It's not to the same degree as you can.
It's
with
not as
Smash.
fun as in Smash Bros. When someone ledge grabs and you stand there
And then you smash
and you
them
wait for it and they get up and you're like poof and then you kill them.
Yeah.
It's so satisfying.
I mean, if they're working on a second game,
They can learn from all their mistakes from
Yeah.
the first one.
Imagine if they went to Unity or something that has a more powerful engine than Game Maker. That would allow a lot more changes and
Well,
better
they're
stuff.
they're not making it 2D anymore, right?
It's gonna look like Smash Bros.
So they can't do it
Really?
Game Maker, right? Isn't that just 2D?
Yeah, 2D. Yeah, it is 2D, but I'm wondering how the modding scene will be because 3D is a whole lot harder to do. So you can't have as good of characters.
Yeah.
wonder
Yes,
how
Casey,
that'll
it is
work.
game. It is made in Game Maker.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was. When did it come out? Because I saw something that said it was 7 years old.
That's crazy.
I wonder if it was in early access for a bit.
Why was it?
It was in early access.
It was never on my radar. I never even knew it existed until you got it.
Wait,
I
it's
actually-
on Switch?
The first time I ever saw it was a Donkey video.
Recently or old?
Couple years ago, a year or two ago. Yeah.
So it looks like the official release date out of early access was 2017.
Wow.
So it's probably in early access for a long time before that. But it's on Switch, which is interesting. You don't get the modding scene. That's the biggest downside.
Yeah, I wonder. I'm surprised Nintendo let that happen because they Multiverse isn't on Switch. I don't know. I mean, it may not be Nintendo's fault, but
These guys are small and it's limited. So I don't know if they cared. But what does Multiverses buy?
Warner Brothers.
Yeah, they're big. So I have a feeling that Nintendo would have a problem with them trying to compete.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're continuously adding new people. So and Smash Bros isn't anymore.
True.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't think Rivals was a threat at all because most people haven't heard of this game.
Yeah. You guys didn't know about it.
Yeah.
And I didn't know about it until I saw Donkey's video on it. But
How many reviews does it have? It doesn't really say here.
couple thousand?
Like, what was the Steam charts for it?
Steam charts? It was kind of low. I feel.
Oh no, I'm thinking what's
I'm
that
curious.
game? Bang
Oh,
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
bang on balls.
which we're talking about next week. We got to play the other maps.
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll do a stream on our computers for that one, if we want to stream it, or we could just all play it together. Wait, 666 current players.
Right now?
Yeah,
Oh wow, that's
not
actually
bad.
not bad.
all-time peak is 2,800. Let me see. The peak was January 2022. When was Donkey's video?
Maybe last year.
I think.
Oh, you think the peak is because of his video?
I think that was August of 2022. The Multiverses Killer. Is that the one it was called?
I don't know. He was using a ton of modded characters in it, and I didn't know what the game was until, like a month after, and I was like, "Oh, that game looks so cool."
Yeah, I don't think that was related.
Huh.
But
Yeah, if you have a Steam Deck, this game is an excellent game to have on the Steam Deck.
oh
Or
yeah,
if you have if you don't have a Switch, which I haven't had a Switch in like 4 years maybe.
we still have one.
Yeah.
Only because
use
we've been
it.
holding out for the new Breath of the Wild game. That's the only reason I still have one.
Which I have to get an emulator because I think I'm able to play that.
Yeah,
On
you can
the
play it at
Steam Deck.
60 frames with the right mods,
Yeah.
which is
I feel
crazy.
like-
Which we're talking about emulated stuff
Yeah.
in modern games.
Yeah.
I mean that one I technically could get, but I don't want to have to buy a Switch. I could just borrow yours, but I don't know.
We can say you borrowed the game from us, and then you just get
you
the,
bought it, so I can do
the ROM.
emulator.
Yeah.
There you go.
Excuses.
Apparently, Casey says that Rivals got somewhat popular from what is it?
Alpharand?
Alpharad's video.
I don't know who that is.
Let me see. Rivals. If this is in January of 2022,
That's when the peak was.
yeah, I don't know what happened then.
Maybe the sale right after the December sale.
It's possible. I didn't see data for this year though.
Who is this guy?
I don't know who that is.
Oh wait, there is data for this year, and it's not that big.
Oh, I've never seen him before.
Almost 3 mil though.
Oh wow.
I don't know. What's going on?
What are you watching,
Ricky? Look for the Rivals
guy.
video.
Yeah, but we're not just looking.
We don't
at
care
his
about the
channel.
guy. We want to see what date the video came out.
No, I looked it up and it wasn't. It was like 2
Oh.
years ago.
Oh.
So
But that was pretty good first live podcast. We're gonna get better at it and do different stuff besides games. So if you have any suggestions, let us know. And we could do stuff like we've eaten weird candies for the podcast, or it's like chicken wings
I
and
think
stuff.
we should do a lot more of that because there's less issues that can happen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We've been having a lot of tech issues.
Yeah,
So
but I don't see any chats currently.
well, we can open it. I mean, anyone who has a question.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
We do
Ben
it.
Bummin for real? Yeah, Ben doesn't want to do
Yeah.
podcasts as much anymore.
Minecraft. He's playing Minecraft.
Oh, is that his new addiction?
I think so.
For a little bit, it was Panera.
I asked him earlier. I'm like, Ben, did you want to do the podcast, or do you want to come with us to the podcast? He's like, no. I'm like, okay. All right, sure.
I mean,
fine. I mean,
soon you won't have to use his Steam Deck because you'll have yours back.
I know. I can't wait to get my Steam Deck. Man,
So-
I miss it so much.
Minecraft is boring.
What?
What
Amen.
happened?
What happened?
Well, actually,
Um,
it's relaxing. I would say.
basically, there was some sort of graphical issue with it, where it would just crash my games, like any game I played, after 5 to 10 minutes of playing, and it would just send me back to the Steam OS. I tried like re-imaging the device, factory resetting it, all these different things, and then I just put in an RMA to Steam, and then sent it off, and they'll send me a full replacement for free.
Nice.
So,
What do you mean take that back, Nathaniel?
Nate?
All right. Yeah. I think that was it. No one's really asking any questions. So thanks for joining us for our stream. Audio listeners, thanks for joining us. Stop on by our YouTube channel or Spotify for the video portion. And we'll see you in the next one.